I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Wow. Welcome back, guys. My name is Matt Bell. I'm your host of Full Belly Podcast, brought to you by Team Recovery. We have some awesome guests in the studio with us tonight. I'm very excited about it. This is, I got to turn this music down. I forgot about that, but I wanted to play the fajita part because one of our guests wanted to talk about that. So, really good people in the house, in the, what do we call this? The freaking presidential lounge, so to speak, tonight. You know who the one person is. He's making noises. He's making grunts into the camera, into the microphone right now. He's been with us before, so it really doesn't need an introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. Great friend, director of operations, CEO of all things spiritual.
Come on, man.
Okay, and probably the coolest cat north of the Mississippi.
Cooler than a toenails.
Even though the Mississippi runs north and south. You're the coolest cat north of it. So
it don't make sense.
It don't make sense, but it makes all the sense. Juan Manuel Duarte.
Orale, baby. Orale.
Number 3 should have been number 11, right?
Yeah, not 13, homie.
Number 13. I was way off. Yeah. Samsonite.
It's all right, bro.
Thanks for being here, Juan. Excited to get into some weird things again with you tonight.
Let's get weird, bro.
Get weird. So Juan's an old friend. I have a new friend here tonight, and I'm excited about that. Someone that just has really cool vibes, strong female presence in the recovery community here in Toledo, which is rare. I think that we need to talk about that too, and it's something that's really, really needed. And actually, believe it or not, this is our first female guest.
It is.
Hey.
So you're setting records here, literally setting trends.
Trailblazer.
Trailblazer. Oh my God, Chevrolet.
Pioneering.
Like a Chevrolet. She's a tattoo artist too. We're going to get into that. We all like tattoos here. We all have tattoos. Her name's Tara. Diet Tara Cola, welcome. Hold on, let me do this real quick for you. What are you doing that with your hands for?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
She's a little nervous, but she's getting comfortable. She's warming up. All right, and our third guest, really good friend of mine for a long time. Actually, one of the first people, we'll talk about this, one of the first people I ever reached out to for help. And we didn't even know each other at that time. Weird, I knew somebody down around here that knew you, because you got clean way before I did. Sorry for breaking your anonymity. I know you're really private about that. You don't like to talk about it.
Never made people know. Nobody knows.
Sorry, dude. God, can we edit that out? But yeah, one of the first people I reached out to, and then ended up linking back up, and turns out we had a lot of similarities and stories very similar, and from a lot of the same parts of town.
We've done a lot of good work together.
Done a lot of really cool, fun work, and I don't think I've laughed as hard with you as I have with really anybody else. Yeah, truly, there's some times, dude, where
that's a lie.
You know what, dude? Jealousy. There's jealousy in the air.
I'm leaving.
We've laughed so hard that we cried.
For real, legit
cried, dude.
Just laying in a hotel room in 2 different beds and can't go to sleep because it gets quiet for 5 minutes. But then as soon as I'm about to start falling asleep, you start laughing again, and it just keeps going.
We're fucking,
that's the best.
Fucking 14 years old again, you know?
That's the best.
But Nate's here with us. Everybody knows Nate. I like to call him Carl. Carl, Nate, a.k.a. Carl.
All right, Stu.
Yeah.
So, on a scale from 1 to 10, guys, how weird are we going to get?
Dude, I go where weird takes me, so I'm not sure.
Like the wind?
Yeah, like the wind.
Like a
weird like the wind.
Like a dandelion seed in the wind.
Yeah, that's how I do the weird.
You just go.
Take me.
Land.
Weird. Spot on.
Float.
Bricks.
Bricks. Don't do any of those things that we just said, dude. We're talking about floating and just going.
Yeah.
Bricks.
Soft. Thinking about soft, like a nice little soft landing. That's what I was picturing as you guys were saying.
Said he wanted to get weird, bro.
There he goes. He did it. Come on. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Good, man.
You guys having a good night?
Good.
Excited to be here.
Excited to have you guys here. Oscar. I wish Oscar was with us.
Yeah, where's Oscar at?
He's not going to get in. The door's closed, unfortunately. We had an audience last week. It was cool.
Yeah.
Because you could hear people laughing in the background. And it just kind of like added to the whole vibe. It was like we legit were on a stage and there was an audience. And like it fed the energy. It was cool.
In the background, I was dying. I like
For real?
wanted
Yeah,
to
you were in the
snap.
audience last week.
Like,
Wasn't it cool?
Yeah, it was
You
sweet.
probably were jealous then too.
I'm so jealous.
Just wanted to like.
I literally left and I was like, I hate you all.
You were like, all right, guys, bye.
Right, I
And
was
then
like,
you just cried.
Yeah, cool story, Nick, with your robe.
I should have done that. I should have.
Yeah, wait until I bring the alter ego here.
Oh God, that's gonna be scary.
It's gonna be great.
Well, let's just dive into it. So this is called Full Belly Podcast, and I think that starting with this is a good segue into a lot of other things that we're going to talk about today. So the reason that we started Full Belly Podcast, a lot of people are doing recovery this and inspiration and motivation, and there's certain people that have their niches, and I think that regardless of what your niche is, what makes you full, and when we say belly, we're talking about the mind, the heart, and the actual stomach, because what is it? There's like the
Three brains.
The three brains.
Yes,
right.
that's
so
right.
It's all connected, and the one being off affects the other one, and it's being aligned, and it's Zen, huh?
Yeah, sure. Zen
sound
works. Zen works. Attunement, alignment,
Accruement, affinement.
Hakuna Matata.
alignment, a diamond. I went back to the spot and I hit him with a lot. Yeah.
I didn't know we were going to get into it this early. Oh my gosh. So we have three guests, so we're going to give each one something that they talk about, what makes them full. So Juanito, we'll start with you.
Right
We're
on.
going to talk about your brain, dude. How do you fill your head up with good things? How do you get better? How do you learn? What do you like to learn? How do you get this in line?
Oh man, there's a bunch of different things. Honestly, I fill my brain with books, information. I like information, but humans. I love humans. I said this before. The human condition. Interacting with humans fills my head because I like to understand myself and other people in relation to one another. So, all of it really. Meditation, books, human interaction. And pushing myself to uncomfortable places within my limitations. I like to press my limitations.
Do you get uncomfortable about stuff anymore?
All the time.
Give me an example of the last time you were uncomfortable about stuff.
Just now when I was trying to rap and it wasn't making sense. That was horrible. But
Well, you didn't seem uncomfortable.
Yeah, no.
It seemed like you were just, that's just what you do. You seemed like a legit freestyle rapper.
I know. Surprise. No, I mean, honestly, it's just, I think it's, I am who I am and that's cool. You know what I mean? I'm fine with who I am and whatever comes out is what am I going to do?
I'm fine with who you are too.
Yeah.
Me
That's
too.
just how it is, man. Oh, thanks, guys.
Nobody was talking to you, Nate.
Right. Carl.
Listen, I'm trying to be a part of.
Damn it.
That's one thing I need from my mind. I need to be a part of.
Yeah. Who's jealous now?
What you need? You need to be in involvement. Yeah. All right, cool, man.
Yeah.
Sarah, let's go to you. Let's go to the heart.
The heart.
The heart.
Yeah.
What fills your heart up? What makes you feel good and mushy inside? What makes you happy? What makes you feel like you're like doing good things and
Well, like when I'm completely in disarray,
okay.
I reset it with the people I love. So something that is like the most cool to me is I have two babies, 5 and 2, and
Great ages.
Yeah, a lot of fun. I really enjoy seeing them interact with my friends. My friend group is like really strong, like a family, and it's really cool for me to feel like I can bring them along and watch them be treated like they would treat their kids.
Sure.
And that elevates my heart in a huge way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Juan talks about that. I've heard you talk about that a couple times about like, yo, please parent my kid.
Yeah.
I'm here doing my best, but like my kid, I would love him to have some more positive roles and figures in his life. So like step up and be that person, teach him something.
It takes a village, man. I believe that.
That was one of the biggest things for me as a parent, learning to be a parent sober. It's okay for other people to parent my kids.
Well, and that's tough too, because it's like, okay, I want to get my kids back, I want them back, okay, and like I have the opportunity to do that, but I also need to do all this other. I don't need to do all this other stuff. I want to do it, and I should do it. It's what's gotten me clean. It's what's helped me get and stay clean and sober, and I should continue to do these things that have gotten me to where I'm at today.
Right.
But how do you find enough? There's not enough time in the day. What do you do? Not. So many people are caught in that situation and don't want to do what you did, so they stay at home with their kids.
Yeah, it's very isolating.
Yeah,
no good.
It's tough.
TR fire meeting. Huge. Fire. I love seeing the kids there.
Yeah, for those that don't know, we have a meeting. Team Recovery has a meeting on Friday nights at 7:30. It's a bonfire meeting outside. We do it, as long as it's not snowing or raining. In fact, we've probably gotten close to. It's been cold. We've had some really cold meetings.
Yeah, we had them fires torching.
But anybody's welcome. It's at our recovery residence. We don't like to give the address, but hit us up and we'll just direct you where it's at. But it's just, there's 100 people from all over the city, all different treatment centers and halfway houses, and there's no structure, there's no format, there's no literature. This is just like a gathering. I don't even want to call it a meeting, because meetings have this like connotation of, you got to come in and share when you're called on, and like it's just not, and that's great. I'm not downing that whatsoever, but it's just we want to offer something different, a new approach.
Yeah, there it is.
A new approach to an old problem.
There it is. Yeah, the culture trying to
approach to an old problem. Every time, dude. I love it. So, but there's kids there too. That was my whole point of that. There's a lot of kids, and it's just so cool, man. Kids making s'mores. We're talking about life, and it's just.
Yeah, it makes it easier to balance all those things.
Fills my heart up like it fills your heart up.
Full. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tara. Nate.
Yes, sir.
Nate Carl Kellermeyer.
I'm here.
What fills your belly up, dude? What do you like to eat, bro? Tell me what it is like. Okay, so if you had a last meal.
My last meal?
I'm not asking you what your last meal. What it was your last meal?
Well, my last meal is probably going to be what I would ask for to be my last meal.
Okay, what was it?
Honestly, it was chicken nuggets, but I like chicken wings.
You like chicken wings?
So chicken wings would be, if I was like my last meal, I would definitely go with chicken wings.
Chicken wings? Oh. From where?
Oh, that's a good question.
Do you like them boneless or bone in or bone out?
Depends on the situation.
Oh, so you're not.
Yeah.
You're
So
an equal opportunity wing eater.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm in like a gathering of people that I kind of want to be appropriate and don't want sauce all over my face and fingers. Boneless. Simple.
You're home.
Spill it. You know what I mean? If I'm home, or even if I'm just out with a couple friends, I'm smashing, bro.
You're getting nasty.
Yeah, dude, nasty.
You're getting buck wild with them wings.
That wild child.
I've seen you do it. I've done it with you.
Matt's witness.
I've done it with you.
So I was talking to Josh yesterday. One of the things I used to do, because like I was always on the road.
Yeah.
And I was going to like meet with places and people and to find people help in other treatment centers and stuff like that. But I always stay in hotels, and like my thing to do was always order wings into the hotel, and I would lay in bed and eat chicken wings and watch Family Guy. It's like my favorite thing to excuse my language. It's like my favorite thing to do.
Yeah,
is like go on the road and go like to Columbus or something and stay in a hotel and eat chicken wings in bed and watch Family Guy.
This would be the perfect time to narrate.
I can see you doing that like this. Just laying on the bed with a wing thing, just like on your stomach, and you're just grabbing.
And then of course, like my phone never stops, so my phone will ring.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm screwed because I have sauce on my hands. I'm like, fuck, what do I do? You know.
That's why you got your Bluetooth.
Siri, thank God for Siri. Siri came around and saved my life.
An animated cartoon would be
life.
Great.
Oh
Nate,
God.
An animated cartoon of Nate's life.
That would be really good.
That would be good.
Man, just
well, my life isn't that exciting though.
Yes, it is.
You would see me eating.
Yeah, that's
on the phone helping somebody and playing golf. That's my life.
That's it.
That's all I do.
Yeah,
every once in a while I go visit mom, or you know what I mean, and
family.
My nieces, and
but
other than that, I'm just simple life, you know.
It's like a Carl.
Carl.
Like a simple Carl, dude.
Simple Carl. Yeah.
I love it so much. All right, good stuff, man. That was good. I like that stuff. It's filling people up. Hopefully, some of our listeners and viewers can take something out of it and take their kids to a meeting. Integrate the two. Eat some wings. What's your favorite meal of the day?
Dinner. Because it's like sets the rest of the day, or sets the day, like it ends the day for me. Mm-hmm. When I eat dinner, it's like, okay, I know I'm not going to eat probably again for the rest of the night. So
do you though?
No, not a lot.
What about second dinner?
Nah, I usually don't do that.
You don't
I
do
usually
big
eat
fan.
dinner and then unless I'm like go out and I'm out
snack?
late.
Do you midnight snack?
No, not too much. Sometimes I eat an ice cream sandwich.
Wow.
That's it though. It's like, so you're like, all right, I'm going to work, I'm going to golf, going home and eating chicken wings, and then if I have a snack, it's going to be a ice cream sandwich.
Wow.
You just pretty much today.
You just
I
lit
went
up
to
like a
work.
Christmas tree.
I
dude.
went to golf. I went ate chicken and then I came here.
That's some Carl shit.
But you're gonna go eat a
Maybe
you're
I
gonna
eat
go-
ice cream sandwich tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Let us know.
Yeah, you see my legs bounce. I'm kind
He's getting all excited, dude. He's so happy. He's excited about that ice cream sandwich.
Catch me with my hand in a mayonnaise jar at 3 a.m.
Oh my god, dude!
Just
that
sleep eating.
sounds so bad.
It's horrible. I'm sorry.
Mayonnaise? Have you really done that?
I've done that. Mom, confirm this, please. Yes, I've done
You've
this.
eaten mayonnaise out of a
My
jar
mom
because
has
you were
done
hungry.
when it back. Yeah. I wasn't like awake. I was just like mindlessly shoveling mayo. It's not like I consciously was like, I really want mayo. It just happened, and my mom woke me up, and I'm like, what?
You think that's the weirdest thing you ever? Oh, so it wasn't when you were using.
It's hard to tell. I don't know. Probably.
So I was gonna ask that. What's the weirdest thing that you've eaten, like because you didn't have money, during your addiction? Starving, haven't eaten in days, but you had to eat something. There's like one thing left on the shelf.
Oh, dude, I didn't eat off the shelf. I remember eating, walking by Kroger's, and there was a McDonald's on like Lasky and Jackman, and somebody threw their food out, and I remember eating like parts of their like double cheese and their food. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd get down with like that.
Yeah, that's not actually. I feel like that's
not weird?
That's not that weird. I mean, it's weird now. To me, it's weird now sitting here now. But that's like a nice meal for back in the day.
I thought it was
When times
good.
were tough, dude.
Yeah.
What about you, Tara? Did you eat anything
I was big on mustard sandwiches. There was a whole season of my life that I survived on mustard sandwiches.
That's incredible. I've never heard that one before,
Yeah.
but I can see it. Like, got bread.
I need some flavor.
You got mustard that's been in there for 3 years.
Yeah, right.
You know, like
Yeah.
the bread's probably moldy, but you took the middle slice that wasn't.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the butt.
The butt.
Is that what it's called?
I'm actually a fan of the butt.
Are
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
You eat the butt?
I prefer to make a sandwich with the butt of the bread.
That's taboo.
Yeah. No. And nobody normally likes it, so I always get it. So that's great for me.
It is good for you. If there's 2 pieces of bread left and one of them is a butt, I'll just make a one piece sandwich.
You're missing out.
I literally will throw the butt in the garbage.
You just put
Same.
extra condiment on it.
Okay, I see it.
It's,
No.
I see it.
Yeah.
Just
you
like
wouldn't know.
a half a
Chicken.
cup of mayonnaise or mustard.
Well, not.
Was it spicy brown mustard? Were you
No.
Just-
Yellow.
just basic.
79-cent
getting yellow
Yellow
daddy
mustard,
with
yeah.
a butt bread
butt bread. Butt bread mustard
with a
sandwich.
bread butt?
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's tough, man. That's just thinking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What were we doing?
That's wild. Like I think about how much food I throw away leftovers. Like I make too much, goes in the fridge, goes in the trash, and I survived off of
Bread.
mustard sandwiches.
Man.
You survived off of mustard and butt.
But yeah, yep, yellow butt,
Good for you.
Yellow
Yellow
booty.
yellow booty.
Wait, what am I thinking of? Something booty? Pirate booty. That's a popcorn.
It is.
What?
Yeah, there's a popcorn called pirate booty. You know what I'm talking about, Josh?
I think you're making that
Pirate
up.
booty? You've never heard of pirate booty popcorn? Shout out pirate booty, dude. Somebody do a 10-second commercial for pirate booty. Juan?
I don't even know
Me?
what the hell pirate
Yeah.
booty is.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, pirate booty popcorn, buttery, delicious, delicatessen, so good. You can order it on Amazon, eBay. You can get it from my Aunt Sally. She works for them through Thrive. Actually, she's their leading seller. So holler at her.
What's a good phone number?
432. Do it. that adds up, right?
432.
Oh, the area code is 417.
Yeah, the on there might actually make it a 432. Do it.
Yeah. Somebody roped her in from Thrive, and then it was like a pyramid thing.
Yeah, the Ponzi's.
It's great. It's great.
Dude, we gotta keep throwing those little endorsements in there because hopefully one day we're gonna get actual ads.
Yeah.
Brought to you by
Oh, come on, bro.
ZipRecruiter.
What?
ZipRecruiter.
Brought to you by Stamps.com. All right, so we're going skydiving. Well, I'm not. You are going skydiving this
Yeah.
weekend with how many people?
33. 33.
Fire.
That's insane.
Yeah, we
That many people?
Yeah, we actually might have 2 more, so it might be 35 on Friday. But yes, 35 people are going skydiving on Sunday. It's going to be amazing.
Tell us about that event a little bit. What's it for? What's it called? Who's it through? Why are we doing it?
It's a team recovery leap of faith event. For me, it's just about the feeling, doing what we're alive. Let's just live. Let's just take the shot, take the leap, have the experience, mark things off our bucket list. For me, it still stays the same. Like, yo, man, like I just want to show people like we can live, we can have a full life, but also like let's press down on whatever it is inside of us that's getting in the way. You know, let go. And also building community. It's about building community, building a culture. And it's the Team Recovery Leap of Faith event, man. Like just trying to, again, have a new approach to an old problem and building community and having experiences and also doing the work. You know, there's a lot of work in there for us to reflect upon.
Yeah.
You know,
I think about just like the fact that we're sitting here talking about putting together an event like that, coordinating it, getting it all together, the shirts that are made, the food that we've gotten donated from a lot of generous people.
Yeah.
I mean, like the fact that this is actually going to happen.
Yeah, dude.
You know, like
we've been talking about it for years.
I don't know if I should get into this topic right now. We'll get into it. So, no, we're not going to get into it. But it's just crazy how how many treatment centers did you go to?
One.
You went to one treatment center.
Went to one.
Like, what was the coolest thing that you did in that treatment center?
Nothing.
Like, did you ever go outside?
No.
Like, did you go to a park? Did you do an event? Like, you know, like.
No, I remember I rode my bike to group every day.
I remember that.
So I wasn't there in the housing or treatment center. Like I just went to group therapy for 12 hours a day, which was great.
And what was group therapy like?
Triggers, relapse prevention, some 12-step stuff. There was some great guided meditations by some of the therapists that I loved.
Yeah.
Individual therapy, things like that.
But traditional,
very traditional,
antiquated. You know, in a group setting that's in a very clinical type space.
Yeah, it was super dry.
And I mean, we're not providing treatment with this event, but we're literally taking people 13,000 feet into the air. 14,000 feet into the air, and creatively thinking on how we can relate fear and trauma and anxiety and depression and like, can we get over it? Can we not? Can we change our lives? Can we not? Like, can we overcome all this stuff, this wreckage that we've caused in the past? Can we not? Listen, if you can jump out of a plane,
Right.
a perfectly good plane,
Right.
at 14,000 feet and fall, let gravity take you towards the earth.
Yeah.
Then like, why, what, tell me why, who says you can't
Do anything.
get all this other stuff done in your life?
Yeah. The feeling correlates.
That's the whole reason why we're, again, a new approach to a problem.
And the feeling correlates in it, you know, like you can like get creative. Like that's it, you know, a new approach, you know, the feeling that I had making an amends to somebody that I really didn't want to. I experienced deep anxiety.
Sometimes that's worse than jumping out of a plane.
It was horrible. You know what I mean? But that feeling correlates, you know, it transfers.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So opening up dialogue along those lines, you know, and I'm sure you and anybody else can get creative and think about how that can, you know, correlate to anything we face.
I just love that we are able to take our minds and come up with stuff like that and just like put it out there for people to be able to utilize and have fun too, man.
Let's go.
Man, come on, dude. Why aren't we having more fun?
Yeah, dude.
Recovery's fun.
So much fun. I turn up and it, like, oh boy, don't smile at me like that, you know.
Got real weird.
I really hope Josh had the mic there, the camera going back and forth. I know he did it. He nailed it, dude. I know Josh nails it. I can't wait to get Josh. Josh, we got to get Josh on one of these episodes one of these days, dude. I can't wait for you guys to meet Josh. What a great person. For real. Just a really, really talented, good person. So, all right. Before you go skydiving, though, so that's what, Sunday? That's Sunday.
This Sunday.
Well, we're doing some other things Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah, it's
and then
nuts.
You're literally going to get on a plane, not jump out of it, and fly back home to go jump out of another plane.
Yes.
What are we doing What are we doing this weekend?
Yeah, man, we're celebrating my homie, dude. We're celebrating you and Monica and your marriage, and we're going to a bachelor party. We're going to be inside just playing rummy, probably.
Yeah.
Rummy and pinochle, or so is that what it's called? I don't know.
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickels. We're gonna have pumpernickel snacks.
What's
but
what's the flavor of the LaCroix? Pamplemousse?
Yeah, pamplemousse.
we're gonna sip on pamplemousse.
Pamplemousse. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, bachelor party down in Fort Lauderdale, the Keys. So I'll be down there. We're gonna be together. And Thursday, Fort Lauderdale. Friday, the Keys. Then I'm gonna stay up all night and drive from the Keys back to Fort Lauderdale from 4 a.m. until 10 o'clock. Hop on the plane, get home, coordinate the rest of the event, make sure it's all ironed out. Wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, make sure that we got it taken care of for the jump, and we got to be up there by 9 o'clock and just start jumping out of planes, bro. It's gonna be great.
Did you ever think, dude, for real, like just hearing all that stuff?
Yeah.
5-6 years ago?
No.
What?
No, I never thought. I deeply desired.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a beautiful thing. So many people out there, like it's there for you. And I remember thinking that, yeah, that stuff will happen. Like, I'll get married someday, but if I do, it's going to be 20 years from now.
Right.
You know, because I'm going to have to get my life together, and that's going to take 7, 8, 9, 10 years, because that's what people tell me.
Right.
That's what I was told. It's going to take, they told me not to do anything too fast. Don't rush it. Take your time. And then after that, then I'm going to have to, like, prove myself to this woman and her family. And get their approval, and then maybe 5 years later, you know, like, dude, don't believe the lie.
Don't believe it. Dude, we're all special. First of all, every human being is special. We're not special. There's nothing about me or you or anybody else that is different and makes a differentiator and special. You know, I think about it, and somebody said this to me recently. They said it's about willingness. Willingness gets honored. And I was like, wow, like she blew me out of the water with that. And she was like, you're willing to be stretched. You're willing to go into the places that just don't feel right. Because a lot of times it doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, so I think a lot it's like modeling what stretching feels like feeling like you're exposed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then saying, you know, it's fine, and helping somebody else be okay with being stretched so they can just be more and more willing. You know, like, let's just expand our willingness, dude.
You got a great radio voice, by the way.
Thanks, babe. Thanks.
Sounds so good.
We're back now with Team Recovery.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. We're back. We're back with Team Recovery.
Yes.
It's a lot.
Is it a good voice?
Yeah.
It actually is a really good voice.
Wow.
You might get contracted by like 92.5 Kiss FM or something.
Shout out 92.5 the Kiss.
Shout out 92.5 The Kiss. We're here back now with Saya Chandelier.
What? What does that mean?
Never mind, you just lost your
song?
contract.
Yeah.
What? I did?
Yeah, you lost it. So
Fuck.
you might as well just, there's the door.
No, don't do that to me.
Thanks for stopping by.
So there's, you know, having the three of you in here, you know how, like, well, not, I don't think it's just a recovery thing, but just people. Like, you don't have to be in recovery to feel this about people, but I think I noticed it more when I got clean. Like, you feel good about certain people. You know what I mean? Like, there's just vibes. Yeah. There's like auras where you're like, I like that person. Like, I would like to have that in my life. I'm okay with, like, being around that type of person. And there's other people that might be doing great things, but you're just like, no, that's not me. It's not who I am. I don't want to, that's fake. I don't want to be around it. I can honestly say that the three of you, I'm very happy that you're here right now. And so one of the things that I wanted to talk to, and I forget what it was when I asked, I was like, should I go into that right now or should I not? Now I'm going into it. I forget what it was. Do you remember?
No, I have no clue.
Whatever. I forget. And it doesn't really matter. But I will say that one of the things for me is in recovery has been, it's tough for me to get close to people. And I know that it's like it's a defense mechanism. It's like a protection thing because, and it goes way, way back to like childhood and stuff like that. Like, I don't like people leaving me, and I don't like, my dad died when I was young and all that stuff. So like when I started drinking and using, I immediately like attached myself to things that I knew I could control, that I could make sure that if the relationship was ever broken, it was going to be on my choice, my terms. And I got into unhealthy relationships, and I got into relationships with things, substances. Like I knew that I could leave those when I wanted to, and they would never leave me. And like, I remember a therapist even saying like, that's why you get tattoos, because they're permanent and you don't want the shit to be gone. And, it's just really, it's been difficult. Like, I don't want people to leave me, dude. And because of that, in recovery, when I first got clean, I was really close with just like hundreds of people, dude. Like literally the morning text thread that goes out like on your way to PHP, like, hope everybody has a great day, you know, like hundreds of people in that thread. And now like I say that to a couple people. I really actually don't send out good morning texts anymore for like no reason. But my point is that my circle has gotten really small. And because it sucks when people die.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to talk about a little bit, is like getting close to people and either having them go back out, or the ultimate tragedy that we see all too often today is like people die, man. And like seeing what it does to families and seeing what it does to us. It's a very, very difficult thing, but I can say that I'm happy that you guys are here. So what do you do? And Terry, you talked about it a little bit with, you know, bringing your kids around friends, and how do you choose the right people? Like,
It's
how
scary.
do you make sure that like you're not stretching yourself too thin and putting yourself out there too much to get hurt? Because like, seriously, if we just did that shit without thinking about it, like, hey guys, yeah, I'm hanging out with everybody, come on over to the house. Bad things happen.
Yeah.
Like bad things will happen.
You really can't. I really can't. Suffering the losses is like, it's rough. It's very rough. So to put myself in a position to experience it over and over and over and over, A, is not something I'm willing to do.
Right.
And B, you know, like I said, you know, you talked about my kids are around, you know, and, you know, someone that just passed, you know, he used to play with my kids, and now he's not gone. He's not here anymore. He's gone. So that's something I try to be protective of too, you know? So it's really, for me, I watch people, and I almost, I don't know how to word it other than like almost through their action earn a place, I guess.
You just see them walk the walk.
I love everybody.
Sure.
You know, and I interact with people in the public, you know, meetings or wherever. But to really like be close to me and to for me to carry on a friendship,
Yeah.
I have to see that you're doing the things that are pushing you forward, whatever it looks like for you. It doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing, but
Yeah.
moving forward, because it's hard.
So you know what's ironic about this is like I feel like we're all there. We're talking about that. And we've clearly gotten to that point in our lives where we've put up healthy boundaries so that we can protect ourselves and our families. But I remember being on the other side, being somebody early in recovery when I wasn't ready yet, and like wanting to be with those people so bad. And I wasn't welcomed into that circle, and my judgment was on them. I was like, they're the pompous assholes that don't want me to be in their friends group, when really it was because I wasn't walking that walk.
Right.
You know, it's just crazy. It's crazy, and I see that today. What about
We
you?
had that conversation. We just talked about this on the phone the other day, remember? And for me, you know, I remember that feeling of wanting to be connected, and I'm exposed it on every angle in relationship to people, and I'm very, I get very close to a lot of people that relapse and a lot of people that pass away.
Yep.
And I continue to go back into relationship with people. I believe all behavior is a form of communication. It's suggesting something. You know, there's information always within the behavior, but I work really hard to mend my heart, mend my mind, so I can go back into that. I know what's coming a lot of times, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I have tools. I'm willing to go be hurt for hope, for the hope of a good outcome, you know. And you know, we talked about that the other day, and that's just something that I personally, that's just how I am. And it can be a fine line between me trying to establish boundaries, but also do what I feel really passionate, good, and effective at.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah, dude. I don't think there's anybody better at it than you. And I see you do that all the time. And I'm sitting here asking myself, how the hell is he doing it? How does he keep doing it? why does he keep doing it? You know, sometimes I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. It drives me crazy. I'm like, dude, you're going to die if you don't stop that shit.
But you guys, you know, I look at my, I'm big, like, you know, me and Tara are really, really close friends, you know, best friends. And, you know,
That's my best friend.
Hey, best friend.
She's a real bad. Is that her? She's a real bad. She got her own money.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. Yeah, man. But you guys hold it up. You know, I've identified what a friend is to me. I've identified what it means to be a friend to me, you know, and there's certain things, you know, and when you are my friend, you have access to every part of my life. You know what I mean? And that also means that I typically have access to the majority of your life. And so a lot of times when I'm breaking upon like whatever my emotional condition is from being sad or feeling hurt, I come to people that I feel safe in, secure in, and confident within their ability to be in relationship with me and not hurt themselves. That's a big thing for me. Yeah. If you're like one of my best friends, I'm confident you're not going to do something to hurt yourself, especially relapse.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. To get to that level of like best friend. I have to know you got your shit together. Dude.
Right.
Like for real. I just got to know. I got to trust you in every facet of your life. I have to. It doesn't have to mean I have to agree with all of it, but like I got to know, dude, because people, like we see it all the time. Like we're losing people left and right. Yeah. But like, I don't know if we talked about this on the last episode, but in the last 6 years, I have not lost somebody that I'm super close with yet.
Right.
Like I've lost a lot of people that were in the circle, you know, and then hundreds, probably thousands at this point of people that I knew. But in the circle, like I'm talking about like knows where I live, like I trust you with my kid type stuff. I haven't lost anybody like that, dude. And I just don't know. I don't know if I can handle that, dude. Like for real. I don't know if I can handle that. That would really, really mess me up.
Tara's taken some serious losses. We've taken some serious heartaches for sure. Like, I mean, like people we call family.
Yeah.
That we spend our days and nights in and out with, you know, and it's rough. It's rough, but again, through that though, like being in relationship and having the friendships that are still there, you know, in those moments, like leaning on each other, you know, and feeling lonely, and then us being able to bond through that just makes our relationship that much stronger.
That's when I super bought into what like real friends are. When Brett passed away, the people that were around me, I couldn't get rid of them if I tried to. You know, they would not leave me alone.
And these were all people in recovery.
Yep. And that lesson that I learned from that experience, irreplaceable.
So I guess that's kind of what you're talking about, Juan, is like you're willing to put yourself in that situation because out of tragedy can come some really, really beautiful things.
Amazing.
It can really forge some other things. And I mean, look, it changed your life. Yeah. It really changed your life. It's sad to say that it had to happen.
You know, it comes along with it, like being in recovery, like it's a blessing. Like we're all blessed sitting in here right now. And like we have people back in our lives, like family, you know, people that we were like, that we hurt and they come back into our lives. So that's like a blessing. You know what I mean? But it's also, it comes along with that is the heartache. Right. You know, that comes along with it. You know, I've seen a lot of people. I've had a lot of conversations with people who are no longer with us. And it's just like, it comes like, I look at it like this is part of recovery. Yep. This is part of my life. This is like what it's going to be. Like if I want to be in a circle of people that are sober, I got to expect something like that to happen.
Yeah. Just get ready
Unfortunately,
for it.
and just be ready for it, you know?
Like just know that it's the reality. It is what it is. We can't avoid it. It's the inevitable. Right. So you've been doing this for a long time, Nate. Sure. That was a perfect segue to just go into the next thing that I was going to talk about. You've been doing this for a long time, and I know that a lot of things that I've seen you do that you are very, very talented at is work with families.
Yeah.
I've seen you work with families not only on, you know, losing their kids, but I mean, we were just talking about it before the show started. There was a mom reaching out to you and she didn't know what to do. Her son was nodding out.
And that happens so much, man. Like parents they just don't know what to do. All they want is guidance, you know, and
how do you deal with that? Because I see a lot of people where it's like, you know, it just gets to the point where I've seen this before where it's like oh, what do you mean he's using? Kick him out of the house. Like it's simple. Kick your son out. Have a good day, and then like move on to the next thing. But like it's not that easy, man.
One of the things, and like I don't really talk about it often, but when I get on the phone with the mom, sometimes I act like I'm talking to my mom.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And like I just picture like what I would think would be the best scenario if it was me in that situation. It was my mother. And I do that a lot. A lot of times when I'm on the phone with mom, I just picture my mom, like, because I know what I did to my mom. You know what I mean? I know the relationship I have with her now.
Yeah, you're super close with your family.
But I know, like, my mom, like, I put her through some hard times, you know, and like, but she enabled me. Mm-hmm. And I took advantage of it. So like when I'm talking to a mom, I think about, okay, your loved one's doing this. It's the same exact scenario or same exact stuff that I did to my mom. Mm-hmm. So then I picture it that way, and then I have that conversation with, like, this is what I think you should do. But I always come from the heart. Like, I don't, you know, I've always been, you know, I've been in the industry for a long time. I've talked to, I can't even tell you how many people I've talked to on the phone, especially families. And I've put a lot of people, I've helped them find treatments and sober homes and meetings and everything else. And like the family, getting on the phone with a mom, there's just something about it.
Yeah,
there is.
You know?
Yep.
There's something about getting on the phone. And I watch these movies. Like last night, I watched that movie 4 Days.
Oof.
And like, I don't know. It's something about it. And like, I think that's what fills my belly, honestly.
Me too.
Yeah. Your heart belly.
Yep. Heart belly. I think that's what it does. Like
working with families.
Mm-hmm.
It just keeps it real for me.
You're right.
It keeps it real for me.
Recently, that was everything, Matt. Like dealing with families over the past month. We've had a rough month in the recovery community this month. And like, man, the families is without a doubt the most powerful thing. Like watching and witnessing and feeling what happens to the family is like so raw.
And I get really irritated because like I see this industry and I see people that, you know, sometimes people get on the phone with these family members and their only intention on the phone with them is what's going to benefit them.
Yeah.
And it drives me insane because it's like these people are hurting.
Yep.
So much.
So much. And like, I mean, I've spent hours on the phones with mothers that, you know, it ain't going to benefit me at all, but it makes me feel better. But I just want to give them the proper guidance.
Right.
Sure.
Instead of a resource, oh, here's a number to call.
Yeah. I can't help you. Here you go. A lot of times they just want somebody to talk to.
Right.
You know, I've seen a lot of people, you know, it's like once this, you know, this their loved one needs help, you know, I'm going to try to talk to the mom, the dad, whoever it is, as much as possible. But then that loved one goes into another treatment center. And all of a sudden those people aren't answering mom's phone call anymore to give her advice. You know,
Like they just disappear.
Yeah. It's like, well, Jimmy already got help, so I'm not going to take the 20 minutes to talk to mom today. It's like, dude, no. You need to talk to that lady. She's still hurting. She didn't know what to do.
Forever.
That's why we started FAD. That's why and like that's why the FAD meetings early on were so powerful for me. And I think for a lot of people, not just for the families, that's why we started it, was for families, because they didn't have a lot of stuff to do in terms of where to find support. But I mean, I had my meetings. I had 400 something meetings to choose from in the Toledo area between all the 12-step meetings. But going to the FAD meetings and seeing that, because I saw it for 10 years when I was using, but I didn't feel it during those. I saw it and I didn't care that my mom was crying, begging me to stop. All I wanted was the $20 that she had crumpled up in her fist. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I wanted. I didn't care that she was crying.
Right.
So you don't feel that pain. But then when you get sober and you still get to, I mean, like, you're not even talking on the phone to these moms. You're in front of them now. Dads, brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, kids, sons, daughters, employers, like just people that everybody knows somebody. They're coming in just like, what do I do with this person? How do I, what role do I play? What can I do? And to see just like the lost, like every essence of pain in someone, and they don't have anything to like cope with it. So they don't have anything to like make it go away. It's just so raw. Like you said, raw, dude. Yeah. And when you're sober and you see that, dude, I don't care if that doesn't mess you up, something's wrong with you.
I remember one time I was on the phone with a mom and I was with my sister. I was actually hanging out with my sister and I got off the phone and she was like, I don't know how you do that.
For real.
I don't know how you do that with the emotions. And like, I don't know if it's because it's been so many and like so many different scenarios, and just I've felt a lot from different families, but like I don't my emotions if it messes with me personally.
Yeah.
So like I don't cry, I don't get mad. I get mad on the golf course. It's the only time I ever get mad. But like I'm not a mad person. I don't get angry, and but I don't get sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so I don't know if like over the years it's like affected my emotions, because when people pass away, I don't cry.
Yeah. You're used to it. Still, it affects you, but your outlet is different. Your outlet is going and helping somebody else. I think that's for sure. Well, good stuff. Gosh, that got deep. Woo! That got deep for a little while. I didn't know. I didn't intend for that to happen that way, but it did.
It's reality.
It is reality. And
Reality.
that's like I said. That's our lives, dude. That's our day-to-days. Whether we like it or not, we signed up for this ish.
Ishy.
Tara, I want to go back to you. So tell our listeners, tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Toledo.
T-Town, stay down.
I like to call it Toledo. Toledo.
How old are you?
I am 35.
You're not supposed to ask a female.
Taboo.
There ain't no
It's
taboo
fine.
shit in
I
Good job,
earn
bro. Good
every
job.
year.
Man, get out of here, dog. I thought that you were like 27, 26.
No, I'm an old lady.
For real.
35. Old.
So, all right. So you're 35 from Toledo.
Yep.
How long you been clean?
I've been clean a little over 2.5 years.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Yeah. That's right.
That's awesome. For real. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's wild.
2.5 years. How did you do it? Did you go to rehab a bunch of times?
I went to I never went inpatient to a rehab. I went to many detoxes back when I was really using. I have like 2 bouts. I was clean for a handful of years and then went back out. It was detox beds, no comfort meds, psych units.
Oof.
Been to many of those.
Oof.
Yeah, I was roughing it.
Oof. Oof.
And then, do the oof one more time.
Sheesh.
Yeah, serious.
God. I don't miss
Can
that.
I say places on here?
Sure.
Compass,
Okay. The OG Compass?
OG,
Before it became Zeph?
OG Compass.
Wow.
What years?
That's the last place I went to treatment.
I didn't ever go
old
through.
school
I never
Compass.
made it. I never made it longer than like 36 hours.
Well, 3-day
Never.
completion, right?
Yeah.
3 days detox, you're successful. You're better.
Never
Right,
even
right.
did that.
Success rate.
Right. Mom, I did
so-
it successfully.
Yeah,
fine.
Mom, they said I completed successfully.
Look at my piece of paper. It says I'm done.
Yeah, I got a completion.
I'm healed.
I haven't even started detoxing yet, but they said I'm good. So crazy.
Yeah, so that was kind of that was on and off for a handful of years, and then I earned a seat at 1622 Spielbush, and
What's that place for the people that don't know?
I went to jail. I got to detox in county.
The county.
Yeah, and
You always know if somebody's lived that life if they know the address of our jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like a
I was
lot of-
about that life.
I
Yeah.
think we all 4 lived there, didn't we?
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, you never did.
I had a permanent. I got mail at the jail. Like my mail. They just started sending my mail till 1622.
Yeah, I was Oscar the Grouch. I was in a garbage can.
You were in a jail.
Yeah, I was in a
You
jail.
were in a different kind of jail.
Yeah.
So you detoxed in jail.
I detoxed in jail, and I sat there for a few months in Lucas County, and then I went to sentencing, and I thought, if I plead guilty, I'm gonna get to go home. I'll plead out and then go home because it was my first time in trouble. No, I went right over to CTF. Yep,
Tricked ya.
tricked ya.
Gotcha.
Yep. And
Oh my God.
yeah, it was a really good time.
Did you have a solid public defender give you that
Oh
advice?
yeah, oh yeah, best buds with the judge. Yeah.
Let's just make this quick. Tell him you did it.
Yep. Yeah.
It's 30% chance you'll go home eventually.
I was sure I was going home. If you could have seen my face.
Oh no, it's the worst.
So yeah, so I went. In total, it was a 6-month chunk of time, and But it actually worked. It got me clean for a little while. But I didn't continue any kind of treatment, any 12-step, anything, nothing. I did nothing. I went to what was required by probation, but I didn't buy into anything. Controlled drinking for a few years. I did really good for a few years.
Until you didn't.
Until I didn't. Hurt my back. Percocets. I thought I was fine. I thought I was a normal person.
So was that the first time you started messing with opiates? Was when you hurt your back, or did you land in?
No, I was full blown heroin when you went to jail.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. So then you went back to drinking. I'm a normal person. I'm not going to do dope anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm going to drink.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to be,
That went really well. Then it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Wound up.
Let me ask you this though. Did it really go well though? Like if you really think back on it, like
this is something that I really try to drive home when I like speak to people, when I work with sponsees. It did. I was really good I was regular social drinker. I could take it or leave it.
Yep.
I could not finish my drink and walk away. I could go a couple months without drinking. I could have one.
You didn't like
really good.
fight when you drank. You didn't like get arrested.
No.
Like you were.
Nope. I wasn't really even getting drunk.
Got it.
But what it did do was convince me that I was okay. Normal. Yes. But it was a matter of time.
So getting away with drinking.
Yes.
And not having all these terrible things happen.
Right.
Getting away with it was the worst thing that could have happened.
It was the worst that could have happened. Yeah. Because then I thought this prescription, like, oh, I'm going to take this fine too.
Yeah. It's not heroin.
No, it took days.
Isn't that crazy?
Days. And I was like in hot pursuit.
I don't know what to do.
There are the pills.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
And
I feel like that's so many people's stories.
It really is.
There's that falls into my timeline a little bit. Yeah. For sure. I can relate to that.
Yeah. It's
so pills took you back out. And then what?
And then I was introduced to Suboxone for the first time. Went in with a pill habit, came out with 2 strips a day habit, introduced me to heroin users. So that became part of my life again. If we really want to get heavy for a second, after I got on Suboxone, I found out I was pregnant with my youngest.
Okay.
And the Suboxone clinic or whatever it was, was not really requiring much of me. So there was no changes being made in my life.
Is it still around?
I believe so.
Do you want to say what it rhymes with?
It's not a common one. I had never heard of it. I actually... I think it was Sarah's house.
I've never heard of that.
It was an outpatient something or other.
Okay.
So yeah, it was like a battle through the whole pregnancy, back and forth, one vape at a time.
Oh my god, dude! You amateur.
Yeah, so I was like clinging with desperation to like just ride out the Suboxone. You know, I'm growing a child, and it just never. I didn't make any changes. So I had my son 3 weeks early, and I'm a believer that when you're not listening to God, He will bring the hammer down in your life. And though drastic, I feel like that was my hammer. It took me seeing day 2 after my son was born, seeing him withdraw. Obsession removed immediately.
Really?
I was, in fact, when I walked in the doors of Midwest, I was 16 days clean. And I'm very fortunate. He's healthy, thankfully. So yeah, that was the first time I went inpatient, was Midwest, and I was done fighting.
So when you came to treatment, you had just had
a baby
right before that. Wow, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, he was still in the hospital when I admitted myself.
That's honestly, that's like, I have goosebumps right now. That's like a heroic, because you can attest to this, Juan. You probably hear it all the time too. I got kids. I can't go to treatment. I got kids. I can't do this. You literally just had a kid come out of your body 2 weeks prior.
Still in the hospital.
Still in the hospital. And you said, I gotta do what I need to do for myself so that my baby never sees me.
I had very good family support. They really pushed for me to go inpatient. And they really, I knew my kids were well taken care of.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm very grateful for my family and their dad that really afforded me that opportunity to be able to step away. Yeah.
It's incredible. I'm so happy that
I love that.
That's a happy.
Come on, man.
I love
ending. That is some.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. That's some deep stuff.
I remember sitting with her at like day 18 or so
Yeah.
when she was sober in detox. And I remember sitting there and talking to her about going to housing, and just having that dialogue. I remember seeing her there and like slowly watching her progression through it all. It's been like, all right then. Okay.
You know what's funny is I saw that too. I remember like seeing you at the Hope Spot.
Yeah.
When we had those meetings over there. And I remember seeing you at the center, and then I'd go to the meetings and I'd be like, she's still coming. She's still around. It's just good to see people just coming back. Like just seeing somebody come back is.
Yeah, I shared about it the last time I gave my lead. And actually it was really cool because Josh and Trim both happened to go to that meeting. And it was really imperative for me in the beginning. You guys were popping up at Detox and Inpatient a lot. You, Josh, Juan, Trim. That was the buy-in for me, because I would see you guys laugh and you were young and, like, I always say it, when I first was going to meetings, like, I'm not spending my fucking Friday night drinking coffee with 7-year-old Cheryl. That's not going to be my life.
Cheryl and Carl.
Cheryl and Carl, you would.
Just hot breathing.
Carl.
What's wrong with that? I do that. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I love it now, but I'm also jumping out of an airplane on Sunday. So
I feel it though. I feel it. I know what you're saying.
And so that's like, I love what is happening with TR, like those kinds of events and just really changing it up, because it makes it so much easier for people to buy in. There's so many young people.
So many.
And that, like I said, that was my buy-in.
Yep.
I wanted to laugh. I wanted to have friends. I didn't have friends anymore.
Right.
Man.
So
Disconnected in every way.
every way.
Woo. That's really cool to hear you say that, because I didn't know that.
I believe I think it was at 1 year I sent you a message, because and we didn't interact or anything really at that point. I was out of treatment for a long time at that point. But just thanking you.
I remember it.
Because it was just seeing the same people showing up every day, laughing.
Damn. Let's see if I can find that message.
Man.
It was huge.
See if I can find
Huge for me.
Man, what a ride.
Yeah.
And you've had your 2 of your best friends within a year and a half passed away. Like your roommates. Your two roommates passed away from an overdose.
Yeah.
You know, that's wild. And you and your best friend,
Abby, shout out Abby.
Slabby, put it on slabs.
Slabby. Tabby Steinhardt.
Yeah. And you two just, hunkered down together, man.
That woman.
Hold on.
Yeah, come on. Let's
Is
get
there?
Sorry to cut off.
No, you're good.
Dude, this
is wow. Okay, so October 9th, 2019. I'm going to read this message. So I just wanted to take a second to express my appreciation. On the 6th, I celebrated 1 year of continuous sobriety. I walked into Midwest completely broken and tired of fighting the process. Seeing all the fun you guys were having as staff and friends while in recovery was the game changer for me. I had been in and out of the rooms for 14 to 15 years, and I never was willing to give the program a chance until I saw it working amongst you guys, people closer to my age. I'm so grateful. Dude, my chicken skin right now, because you're not making shit up.
No.
I'm so grateful to all of you for what you've showed me in the path you've helped set me on. I've maintained sobriety through a CSP case where I wasn't allowed to be alone with my own children, ending a 5-year relationship, the death of someone extremely dear to my heart, a trusted person stealing our rent money, for a few months, causing our eviction. My sponsor going back out. Should I stop talking?
No, you're good. Golden, run it.
My sponsor going back out, sponsees going back out, and many other things that I wouldn't know how to handle without this program. But, exclamation point, I'm coming out the other side of things. My CSB case was closed a few months ago, and I'm able to co-parent with their dad.
Hey.
Just moved into a new house with my dear friend Abby, who you were just talking about. Well, I'm not going to say what you put in the quotes because that ain't nobody's business. But you said I'm able to be constant for people and offer my experience as a way of helping others. So many things I'm grateful for today, and it all started with Midwest. Forever grateful. Flex emoji with a picture of your 1 year coin.
Hey.
Oh man, bro.
That's wild.
Drop an applause, homie. What?
That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is so sick.
man.
Yeah.
And then I said, my response was, yo. I go, yo, this just smacked me in the face.
Yo.
You have no idea how bad I needed to hear that right now. It's messages like that to keep us going, blah, blah, blah. But like, wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
That right there is the reason why we do what we do.
Swear, bro.
It really is, man.
We do what we do because people get to be successful.
I really remember thinking about like all the like because let's be real, you guys have caught a fair amount of shit from time to time from people.
Of course. Still do.
You know, like
as well.
yeah, and just disgruntled people and what have you, you know. And I know that was part of my thinking was that I just please don't stop, like you are doing something, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's really cool to be sitting here with you guys.
And now, but here's the thing. Here's the coolest part about it is now people think that about you.
Man, I'm fucking blown away right now, bro.
And that's how this works, man. That really is how this works. Like you see it, Juan saw a smile on Facebook. You saw people young and happy.
Yep.
Nate, I'm sure saw somebody, you know,
Cheryl.
39 years ago, whenever he got clean.
Cheryl.
You know, you see people and it's attractive. And I'm not talking about like anything weird attractive.
No, it's
I'm
appealing.
Like, dude, I want that, man. Like, God, I want that so bad, but can I do it? Can I jump out of the plane?
Come on, man.
Let me just jump, dude.
It took me a long time to realize, like, to actually believe people were real about it.
Yeah.
Like when I'd see them happy, like there's no way
They're faking that shit.
There's no
dude.
way that they're this happy.
Yep.
There's liquor in
people be
that.
happy
There's
like
liquor in their coffee, dude. They ain't sober and happy.
Swear. I did not think people were like, nah, dude, you're definitely drinking at least once a month.
Smoking a blunt.
Something. Right. It made no sense to me that people were for real dead sober for years. Like, nah, man, just people don't know that you got drunk.
Celebrated New Year's.
Right.
Man, how much coke did you snort?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Seriously.
You went to a Dave concert?
Come on, bro. You was mushrooming.
You had a QP on you, huh?
Right.
You was
Right.
mushrooming.
Right, bro. You was shrooning, cuz.
Verb. You was shrooming. He took a shroom.
Right. I seen you.
He took a shroom.
Did he take a shroom or take time to take a
He
shroom?
took some time.
He took a good time to take a shroom.
He took the talk on the time to took a shroom.
Take a taco, put it in the rocker, boy.
Tara, real quick. So tell us about what you do now. So, I mean, I know that there's a lot of things, but I want to talk about tattooing because I think that's really freaking cool.
Yeah.
When did you learn to tattoo? Did you learn when you got clean?
No, before that. I've been doing it for about 4 years.
Okay.
I think. I did take a hiatus
Yeah.
when I got real bad.
You took a hiatus at 1622 Spielbush.
No, that was the first
She
round of
tied him in.
addiction.
That's where she learned how to do it.
That's where I learned.
With a guitar
pen
string.
cap.
Yeah.
No, I did an apprenticeship. Let's see, 2017 maybe.
Okay.
And then that's when I like got back in the pills and whatnot and took time off, got clean, and I was terrified to pick it back up. I think I was 6 months clean, just before 6 months clean, I picked it back up. I tattooed Germ, who is passed now.
Yeah.
Man.
And yeah, it's wild because 2 years ago, I was living in an apartment with Abby and Jeremy. hand drawing everything, hand stenciling everything, doing it right in my kitchen, shit ass equipment, like
OG style.
OG, yeah. I was really roughing it out there. And quarantine hit, and that was
Damn.
really pushed myself. And actually today my certificate came in the mail for my LLC. I'm officially Diet Terracola. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Diet Terracola.
Yes. Yep. Diet Terracola.
Oh, I love it.
So yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's so cool.
Diet Terracola.
Yeah.
That's clever, huh?
That me.
I like that. Demi.
That you?
Yeah.
Yo, you should get that tattooed on you, Juan.
I swear to God, I put it on my foot, bro.
Why your foot?
Because that's where I do things. It's hard for me to get tattoos. You already know.
Yeah.
I don't drop nothing on my skin, bro.
Yeah.
I don't. She put both of the ones I got.
Listen.
Yeah, show why.
Listen. I need to say something about that.
And then the Dario.
The TR.DOB.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's gonna say something about my infected tattoo.
Yeah, Juan holds the only tattoo that I've ever done that got infected. And I'll tell
Which
you
one?
why.
Which one?
The one on his foot.
Well, of course, he doesn't wear shoes.
He went in the Mommy River 2 days after getting it done.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
No,
No.
you can't.
Yes, I can.
You could have lost your foot.
I don't
dude.
give a shit. This was an offering to my homie.
You go in the Mommy River. First of all, why are you going in the Mommy River?
Why aren't
I
you going in the
support that.
Mommy
I support
River?
that.
Why aren't
This
you?
dude is the best deflector at it. He won't answer a question. You ask him a question, he won't answer it. He'll say, "Why aren't you doing?"
Yeah.
Why am I going in the river? I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
Why
answer
aren't
that.
you
Why aren't
doing
you
that?
going in the river?
There's two types of people. There's
Jesus,
and buts, right? But, and then there's people that will answer and say, "Oh yeah, but the and this could happen." Don't butt me, bro. But what? What?
Dude, I'm so confused right now. What the heck just
It
happened?
made sense in my head.
It didn't make sense in anybody else's
No,
head,
dude. I was trying to I was waiting for somebody else to
was
respond,
trying to follow.
to see if you guys knew what the hell was
I
going
know. It's
on.
like waiting for
I'm
him
still
to,
working it out right now. Still working it out.
You're an and but.
You're
an and
dude.
butt.
You've been butting ands forever, bro. Carl. Shit.
What do you like to tattoo? What's your favorite style?
I've recently gotten into traditional, which is actually really challenging for me. When I'm drawing or arting, it's realism. So that is against everything I'm used to, the traditional style. But I really like, shout out Brad, shit fucks. The traditional, it goes hard.
Yeah.
Did my first hand at realism tattooing, which is what I ultimately would like to do. Abby got the
Is you a portrait?
Mad Hatter, Johnny Depp as Mad Hatter.
Fire.
It's just about finished. We got one more touch-up session.
I remember seeing a progress pic of it.
Yeah,
It looked dope.
yeah.
It looked really cool.
Yeah, so that was my.
And that was your
first
first
hand.
one.
That was my first go at portrait. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Slayed it too.
That's insane. I mean, that's just talent. I appreciate stuff like that. I love seeing somebody just master a skill set.
Yo, and she gets down, bro. She'll be like, "Yo, I feel like this one's a stretch for me." And she'll reach out to the friends. I don't know if this is weird, but can we get prayers around this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm pushing myself. I'm uncomfortable. I don't know about this, and we just love gassing each other up. You know what I mean? She was like, today, yesterday, man, this is a hard one. I don't know if this is like funny to ask, for prayers for this. I was like, yes, yo, why? Dropped into the prayer on it,
Oh, yeah.
Go slay that. And then she sent a
Do it,
project.
and do it anyway.
Yeah, do it anyway.
Yeah.
You're going to fall, man. Fall hard.
Yeah.
It's really cool having the people. It's really cool. I feel like I can do anything.
The people.
The people.
The people.
The beautiful people.
Oh, it's the beautiful people. The beautiful people. Yeah, we was doing something there.
That's just so cool. And I mean, that is, a lot of people don't do that. You know, they love something, they have a passion about it, they believe that it can happen, but then it's just I'm not going to jump out of the plane.
Without the
Willingness.
people around me.
The willingness, I'm not going to jump out of the plane, or I didn't expose myself enough. I didn't ask for help. I didn't get vulnerable enough to find people like me that could push me.
Right.
You know, I'm just going to stay home with the kids instead of surrounding myself with people that will push me when I'm saying I can't do it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Shoosh.
I'm really happy for you. Shoosh. Nate, let's go into Nate Dogg.
Oh, it's my turn?
Nate Dogg in the house.
That's me, man.
Is that me?
That's me, man.
That's you, man.
That's me, man.
Tell me about you, dude. Where are you from, man? What parts are you coming from, man?
Oh, I'm from the mud.
T-Town?
Nah, you know.
Comic country, boy.
That's the clay. That ain't the mud.
The mud, dog.
That's the clay. You're out there in the country.
I'm from Genoa, man. Genoa, Ohio, 43430.
Yeah.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, shout out.
Miller's Market.
Miller's New Market.
Ooh, boy.
Ray's Cafe. What's
Cafe.
up, dog?
Shout out Ray's, dude. Shout out Ray's Cafe.
Yo, comment balls for days.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
the comment balls at Ray's are so good.
fire.
I literally have to go. I'm gonna drive 40 minutes to go get some comment balls.
I need to have these.
Soon.
What?
You haven't had the comment balls?
What are you talking about?
Go out there.
Tighten
Go
up.
out there.
Let's go.
Tighten your shit up, dude.
Fuck, please tighten my shit up.
Yo, they're sweet chili. Do you like?
Yeah,
their
you
chili?
love their sweet chili. We got it last time.
Dude, listen, we had a chili cook-off in our old neighborhood. There was like a whole, like everybody came to the party and each home brought their own recipe of chili. And there was like chili with noodles in it. And everybody had their own like random chili. And then everybody got to taste it and we voted on things. And we didn't make chili. I went to Ray's and bought like a gallon of chili. And we put it in a crock pot and like, here's our chili.
Did it win?
It won. Yeah, it won, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Dude, their
It's good.
chili
It's
is
so good.
so crazy.
Yes.
Shout out Ray's, dude.
It's so good.
That's a great sponsorship. Sell Rays. Let us get a commercial, Nate.
You want to shout out Ray's? 855-2233, I believe. 855 Cafe is their phone
I
number.
literally lived a block away from there.
You seen me do the
So,
pirate
like,
booty.
I would walk down and
Come on,
eat. And
do a 10-second endorsement for Ray's Cafe. Look into the camera. Speak to it.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of pressure.
You can do it. You speaking to thousands of people.
So I got to do like a 10-second
I
commercial.
destroyed pirate booty. Go for it.
Doesn't matter if it's good or not.
All right. So Ray's Cafe. I was trying to think of where it was located, what block in Genoa it was.
I'm on my way.
700 something Main Street.
Yeah, okay.
700 something Main Street on the corner of 8th and Main in Genoa, catty corner from the town hall. Please stop in and check out our sweet chili, our comment balls, and we have meatloaf on specials on Thursdays.
Yes.
I don't even know if that's true or not, but
Sounds
Rays.
right, dude. Oh my god, I love it so much. So you're from Genoa, dude, and we mentioned this a couple times. You've been clean for a long time.
13 years.
Zoosh.
It's a long time.
January of 08.
I mean, that's like a decade or something.
Yeah, man, it just means I'm old. That's it.
That's longer.
You know?
A decade. That's crazy, dude. You've been
13 years.
for 13 years. You haven't put a chemical into your body.
Not a single one.
Shoo.
13 years.
How old were you?
It's so crazy to me when I see these kids that are like 18, 19 years old trying to get sober. I was 25 when I got sober.
Still young as shit.
Still young,
Yeah.
you know, but it's like, I don't know. It's weird because like I got sober in 08. Mm-hmm. And then I get kids that reach out to me that want treatment. They were born in like 2001. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like,
You're like, wait a minute.
I'm trying to do the math in my head. Like,
Are you even an adult yet? Like, do you have a driver's license?
yeah, dude, for real. I mean, I
Yeah.
see that, you know?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
But, like I'm blessed because like I got sober in 08, but I got sober before fentanyl came around. So I'd like to tell people that because like, you know, fentanyl is what's really making people drop.
Yeah.
You know, so when I was doing drugs, it was a straight heroin. It wasn't fentanyl. Fentanyl just hit the streets right when I got sober.
Damn. Remember when so I've heard your story. We don't have time to like tell the whole story, but you're very good. That's one of the things that you do well. I mean, obviously among many of them, but speaking to people, getting a story across eloquently, whether that's a family member or somebody that needs treatment or to a group of people. We've spoken together
Multiple times, yeah.
many times on some large stages, and hearing you tell your story, I could probably tell your story.
I could tell yours.
and you could tell my story.
Uh-huh.
And there's parts of, you know, I don't want to say your story, but there's things I've been like, damn, that's a good phrase, you know. Remember the one time we were talking at that like a senior citizens group in Perrysburg
Yeah.
at the library.
Yeah, everyone was dead quiet and that lady was like, like shocked.
I was like, I said something about, and I got arrested and I overdosed and I got out of the hospital and I did drugs again. And this lady was like, Oh my god, she literally.
But the thing is, like, you can hear a fucking pin drop in there. It was dead quiet,
so
and also this old lady was just like,
like she just saw someone get murdered, dude. She could not believe it. Didn't understand it.
that was a cool event, dude. Remember we have a book.
Yes, we were published in a book.
Yeah. In
One book.
the library in Perrysburg. Our name is dedicated to Matt Bell and Nate Kalmeyer.
Yeah. They wrote
Wow.
that. And then I wanted to go back and steal it from the library so that I could keep it here.
I'll do it for you.
Got it right here.
Shut up.
No, but that would have been really cool. Dude. That would have been dope if I had it.
I wish it did.
I know. I wish I did too. We should go back to the library and see if it's there.
I don't know. It's got to be.
We'll find it.
No, that's cool, dude, because we've done a lot of cool stuff like that.
Just go into the library and be like, yo, I'm Nate Kellemeyer. Google my name.
You know who I am. I don't need to introduce
Did they
myself.
tell you I was coming? Where's my book? You have my book ready? It's supposed to be ready.
I would introduce myself, but I already know you know who I am.
Oh, God. So good. Tell me about, so we talked about a little bit with you working in treatment in a lot of different ways. Talk about that a little bit, like what it's been like and just your resume, if you will, in a nutshell.
So it started pretty much when I was 9 months sober. I started doing room checks for a halfway house. And then that halfway house opened up a PHP and I was a tech. And then they made me a tech supervisor. And then I was at another program where I was a tech supervisor and I was overlooking 6 techs a shift. So it was like a bigger scale. And then I became a program director. And then I ran some halfway houses. And then I was a missions director. Then I was a director of marketing. So like I've had every aspect working in treatment. And I just progressed.
Were you ever a director to the director?
No.
Were you ever an assistant to the director?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
It's literally my nickname for him is director, remember?
Yeah, Juan used to always call me director.
That's a lot.
No, but so like
that's a lot
I
of
just
it.
worked my way up.
Yeah,
You know what I
you
mean? So
saw-
I've seen different.
I feel like that's the best way to learn something.
I didn't jump right into, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
Right.
Like I learned the only thing I've never done is I'm not a licensed clinician. So like I never worked and did therapy, but I've done every aspect you can.
Right.
Even owned a treatment center.
Yeah.
I owned a treatment center. So like I've done every aspect you can in the treatment center.
Yeah. Do you love this field? Is it safe to say that you love what you do?
I love what I do. But sometimes I think like, I don't know if there's anything else I know. Like this is all I've done for 12 years. This is all I've done since I've gotten sober.
Think you're meant for it? Think you were born for this?
People tell me that.
Yeah.
I've had people tell me that, but I don't know if I am.
Stop being so humble, dude.
You born for
Stop
this,
being so
bro.
humble, dude.
You born for this, brother.
I love it, honestly.
Yeah.
I like it.
I know that you do. And what I love, I don't want to say the most, but one of the things that I love about you a lot is you care about people, dude. Like someone will call you and you can get them into, whether it's a facility that you own or a facility that you worked for, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Like you do what's best for the family and what's best for the person that's on the phone with you. You've always been that way. You know, you get into this field and there can be some nefarious characters. There can be some selfishness. So there's a lot of business that can happen in this arena, and it can get ugly, dude. And it's sad that to see people go down that road when they start working in this field. And that's one thing that I can say about you is you don't last this long in this field. You don't last for 13 years in this field.
I don't really, honestly, I
if you're that way.
haven't really met a lot of people in this field that, like, I think about that, like, I must be doing something right.
Exactly.
Because I don't meet very many people that are like, oh, I've been doing this for 13 years, you know?
Right. That shit comes to an end, dude. Like if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, or if you're doing things like that, legally or unethically, like that comes to an end quick. The fact that you've been doing it for 13 years, like that's something to be proud of. Dude. You're good at it.
Nate sat down with me like 6 months sober, 4 months sober, something like that, really early on. I'm like, yo, Nate, I don't know how to help people. Like I remember him meeting up with me a few times and I'm like, what is all this? Like he, freaking 9 years sober and came to meet with me multiple times.
And I wish, I'm not trying to say like I am the guru of treatment, but I wish I tried to lead by example.
Yeah.
So that people that are coming in, because there's going to be people behind me coming in this field, and I want them to follow the path that I've taken.
Yeah. You definitely shaped my heart and mind for sure.
Yeah, you've done that with a lot of people, dude. I don't think you even realize it. Like, it's not like the titles and all this shit isn't important. Like, you've left an imprint on so many people's lives, families' lives, shit like that, like, people can't even touch. Things that you've done. I'm being serious right now.
Like, I don't think about it. That's me. That's what
I know,
I do.
Because
that's my life.
That's not what you're in it for. This is just another day in the office for you. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
love that.
this is what you do.
I love that.
But also, dude, like, don't minimize it either, because what you do is like really, really incredible. You should be proud of that, and don't,
Thank you.
Like,
Give him an applause.
like, dude, no.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
But I get uncomfortable when people come to me and start talking to me about that kind of stuff, because people do are like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
and like I just don't, because I don't know, I just feel like that's what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. So like I honestly don't. I get uncomfortable when people are like, you're saving lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't look at it that way. I'm just being a person that's available for somebody.
Some people love taking credit for that shit.
Yeah.
Though. There's a couple places around here.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, we save lives.
Yeah.
I don't. Have you ever heard me say anything or put on social media or anything like, hey, I'm saving lives?
Hell no,
I
dude.
never
That's
do.
not how this works.
No.
We don't save anybody.
No.
Man.
It's not
Going
how
in the right
that's
direction.
not how this works. You can't save people. Here's the thing. Here's what I always say about that kind of stuff, because there's some places.
Yeah, there is.
You guys know what I'm talking about too. There's some places that have been saving lives since
2000.
since never, really killing people since 01. Put it like that. But if you're gonna take credit for saving lives, dude, truly, like, if you believe that you have the power to save somebody's life, like you did it for them, then why didn't you do it for everybody? Like, if you can really take that credit, why don't you have 100% success rate? Why do we even have treatment centers anymore? If you can do that, if you have that ability, you want to take the credit for that shit, then you know what? Take the credit for your losses too. If you're going to take the credit for the people that you saved, then it's your fault for the ones that you didn't save too.
Come on, bro.
You know, like, that's where I'm at with it. Like, I cannot stand hearing people say, we've been saving lives. No, dude, we point somebody in the right. It's up to them. It's up to people. It's up to Zeph. Didn't do it for me. Zeph did a great job of laying a foundation,
Right,
and giving me a box,
Giving me an opportunity
where I could clear my head for 9 months and figure out what priorities were, learn some basic tools. But then I had to go figure out life. Zeph isn't in my house today.
Right.
You know, Zeph didn't save my life, dude. I'm forever grateful to Zeph. I don't want shit to get twisted here. Like, I'm very grateful, and I would not be clean if it weren't for them. If it weren't for that place and the people that I met there, you know, like, but dude.
Man. I feel you, bro. My guts get boiling over this kind of stuff.
I just, some of that shit, and you know what? That's what I'm talking.
Good on you. Good on you.
That you're the right reason.
You're
man.
Good on
help you. You did it yourself. Proud of you. Good
and you
job.
don't hold it against people when they don't accept what you have resource wise.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't want my help. Next time, fuck you.
No.
You know, oh, you didn't do it right, man. You fucked up way too many times. I'm not going to help you now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't fit with what we're doing.
Yep.
You went there, so you can't come here.
No, I would never do that.
Yeah.
That's the wrong reason, dude.
Right.
That's the game you're playing. You're in for the wrong reason. I see that all the time.
And a lot of times, honestly, people in this field, I've managed a lot of people, and some people are built for it and some aren't. And I've seen people come into this field as, you know, even like a behavioral health technician, and they just get an ego.
Yeah.
And a little power drive, and like they just don't know how to talk to people. They look down on, like, I've always been, like, I could walk around in a suit every single day, but I don't.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? I always
Just
try
a
to
dude.
look people at their level. I always stay at their level. Whoever I'm talking or having a conversation with, I'm always at their level.
For sure, man.
Always been
important.
approachable. I've never met you in a place where you weren't approachable.
That ego will kill somebody. That ego.
I remember one time, dude, this is great. Remember the time when we were first opening at Midwest and they had people coming up and training us and they introduced everybody. Who are you? What's your name? What's your title? Remember my title at that time?
No.
Director of Business Development.
That was your title?
Yeah, right.
What was it?
Yeah, well, everybody's a director, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the guy that came up and we're sitting in the room and he's like, go around and like, that's what they told me who I was. I had no fucking clue what I was. But I said it and he was like, yeah, that sounds made up.
Matt Dorr.
Yeah, Matt Dorr was like, that sounds made up. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I can hear him saying
Yeah, it was classic.
I can hear him saying that.
Classic.
Well, Nate, I want to talk about one of the problems again we talked about earlier. I've laughed really hard with you. Let's talk about Carl.
Yeah.
We've mentioned Carl a couple times, but I think it's important that we let people know who Carl is.
Yeah, because everybody's like, wow, every time
Look
we
at
say
your
Carl,
feet. You got happy feet.
Yeah, they
Dude,
did. They came off the couch.
It's like you're talking about your ice cream sandwich all over again. Carl,
because
dude.
that was one of the funniest times of my life.
It really was. It'll never stop being funny.
No, dude, we literally laughed more than I probably did. That was the night that we laid in the hotel. It was dead quiet. We were trying to go to bed. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. No, it was later than that,
It was
probably.
way later than that.
And we were like, we had something to do in the morning, and we're just laying there trying to go to sleep. And I just started cracking up laughing. He's just laughing. People in the hotel are probably like, what the hell's going on?
Like, not laughing like we're laughing here. We've been laughing kind of hard today. Like, laughing.
Yeah.
To the point where the next day, I felt like I had asthma. Like, my chest hurt.
What time do you think that was when we went to Waffle House?
It was late because we got into Columbus so late. We left at like 10 or, we left late at night. We worked all day. And we were like, no, let's not go to this Columbus event in the morning. Let's just hit the road tonight and get there at 2 a.m. or whatever. So we drove down there and got to Columbus 2 a.m. So I'll let you tell the story.
Stayed in the hotel, kind of in the hood a little bit. And we went to a Waffle House, and they had a security guard on staff at this Waffle House. Dude, it was the fucking best.
It was a Waffle House with security, dude.
Like armed security standing outside the door of this Waffle House in Columbus, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Man.
So like we ate.
Hold on a minute. We gotta paint the picture for the security guard too.
Yeah.
This is not just like he got his uniform from like Cintas, and with a belt and a hat.
This dude looked like fucking Rambo. Like he was
This dude he went to like I don't know, some freaking like army supply store and got every item that you could have, dude. He had 6 knives on his belt. He had pepper spray strapped around his calf. He had like body armor on. He had a chest camera. He had things strapped on his arm. Dude, he had
security guard.
He was like just a hired like third party security, bro.
A Waffle House.
Chinese stars.
At a Waffle House, he had so many weapons, bro. So then we're just sitting there dying. We're like, dude, we're at fucking Waffle House, and this guy's ready for war. This guy's ready for war.
He looks like he would be like an action figure, like when you're a kid, like your parents would get you like that you want this guy because he's like fully loaded.
He's got all the gadgets, dude. He's got all the weapons. So then we're like, let's mess with him, dude. No, we're like, what do you think his name is? Then we started like, oh, he's definitely a Bruce. And we started, no, man, he's a Lance. And it's like, no, he's a Carl.
With a K.
There's a Carl with a K. K-A-R-L. So we name him, and then we started talking to him. Right?
Yeah, we went outside and started talking to him, dude. It was the best.
So what kind of stuff what kind of action you see around here?
Remember, he was like, people were getting shot there.
Yeah. He's like, no, we went up to him. We're like, so do you ever, because we were going to talk at like an opiate conference. We're like, do you guys see like overdoses in this area?
That's how we started the conversation.
He was like, yeah, every once in a while, but most of the time it's domestic violence and like murders and stuff. Like, what's we're at Waffle House? Who's beating up their wife at Waffle House? It's crazy.
It sounds right.
So we started making all kinds of jokes, like he's probably got a sheriff logo tattooed on him. And
he went to the police academy but couldn't make it for some reason. He always wanted to be a sheriff, but he's got the sheriff star tattooed on his lower back. He wanted to be a sheriff so bad. And then remember I said he's a peace officer?
Yeah.
He couldn't become a police officer, so he became a peace officer. Oh my God.
It was so funny.
It was like there's like National Peace Officer Day.
We were talking about going back to see this guy. We were like, we're gotta go back and see
We gotta
if he's
go
there.
find Carl, dude. Dude, if I pulled up in that Waffle House and you were standing there, dude, just looking off into the sky, waiting for some action to happen again, I'd be.
Yo, the day that Matt posted the picture, he's going back to school. I told him I was gonna get him a peace officer lunchbox off.
A Carl lunchbox with him on the front, sitting on the mountain.
This fucking geared up, dude. That was the best.
We celebrate National Peace Officer Day every year.
For Carl.
You and I, dude. Just like, yo, shout out Carl.
Yeah,
Today's his day.
I wish we got his real name.
What do you mean? It's Carl.
It's Carl, bro.
Like Carl is his whole name. That's it.
No middle, no last.
That's his full name, dude. Carl. It's like, it's no Carl Matthew. Like, no,
No, it's just Carl.
Carl. Carl.
Oh my god.
Dude. All right.
That was the best.
That was good. I got my laugh in. So we're going to go into a segment called Rapid Fire. This is going to get a little bit wild. Okay.
Oh, man.
So in Rapid Fire, we're going to alternate. I'm going to start with Tara. So we're just going to go Tara, Juan, Nate. Tara, Juan, Nate. That's the order that we're going to go in. I'm going to ask you guys questions. And you just have to answer the first thing that comes to mind. Like, doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, weird or not. Like, just say it with confidence.
Say it.
Saya. So we got some new music on here. Josh hooked us up. Let's see what we got. We got some new background music for it.
Ooh.
Oh my
Come on now.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
Josh, you did it. You did it. This is solid. This is perfect for rapid fire. All right. So again, just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Let me turn this up just a little bit. All right. Ready? Tara. I like it when you tickle my.
Yep.
Ooh. Hey.
Yep.
Hey.
Like when you tickle my. Yep. Juan.
Come on.
Would you let me wax your butt crack?
On Tuesdays.
On Tuesdays. Jesus. Nate. Is it called pop or soda?
Pop.
Thank you. Thank you for validating that. Tara. What's the least sexy name you can think of?
Carl.
Nate, give him a round of applause.
Because that's what popped in my head too.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, God. That's so good. Juan, what's the weirdest smell you've ever smelled?
Breath. Bad breath. Bad breath.
Okay. Nate, what celebrity would you like to make love to?
Ooh, Megan Fox. Step in my office.
I thought you were going to say Carl.
Carl.
Step in my office, Megan. Who's she with now? Is she with
Machine Gun Kelly.
MGK? Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Tara, what celebrity would you like to make love to?
I'm gonna go basic. Ryan Gosling.
Okay, all right.
The
Good looking
Gosler.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosly. All right. Juan, what celebrity would you like to make love to?
Oh. Carl. No, I take that back. Fuck Carl. I would like to Selma Hayek.
Okay. Ooh, good choice.
Yeah.
Solid choice. Salma. Very pretty woman. Nate, if animals could talk, which one would be the meanest?
Which animal would be the meanest? An alligator?
Yeah, they're fucking.
That's not an animal, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
reptile.
It's a rep. It's a yeah.
Reptiles are
It's
animals.
an animal.
I'm a fucking animal.
You should have said me. I'd be the meanest
Is an
animal.
alligator an animal? Yo, they talk so mean.
Yeah,
for sure.
I could see that though. I could see just a grumpy alligator,
Right.
dude.
Walk by. What the fuck you doing?
Absolutely. Tara, toilet paper. Do you ball it up or fold it?
Ball it up.
We've had
Ball
this talk.
it up.
That's so messed up.
That's
It's not.
disgusting. Yeah.
I still get with the fold over.
No, you got creases.
No.
Okay, I don't ball it up. I crumple it.
That's still
even
not right.
worse.
You have to fold it.
No.
What?
I just feel like there's not enough protection there. It's super thin.
So you stick a ball.
No.
Okay. You know what? Let's just move on to the next question. Juan, where's the weirdest place you've ever pooped?
Ooh. A lot of places. In the water, in the river, off a kayak, off the side of a kayak.
Was your butt above water, or
yeah,
was your butt?
yeah, no.
So
that was a very interesting time.
that takes some skill. That
Yeah.
takes some skill. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. In a tree.
You pooped in a tree.
Yeah. because I used to be a tree climber.
You're an impressive man.
Yeah, I didn't want to come out the
Can
tree.
you imagine just seeing a turd fall from a tree? Like, it's like 60 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Oh my
A
God.
big ass bird.
Yeah.
That's a stinky bird.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
like to poop.
Let's see here. Where are we at? Nate, how many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
7.
What? Random number.
Carl chickens.
Tara, if you could punch one person, who would it be?
I can't answer that question.
Okay. All right. That's your answer.
Yeah.
That's fine. Juan,
Yeah.
look into the camera and say, "Yeah, baby, come get it," without saying it.
Como te llamas, patinos?
Hold on, I want to get a visual though. Say, "Yeah, baby, come get it," without saying anything at all.
Did I pull it? Did I pull it? Josh, did I pull it? Yeah.
Oh my God, Nate. If there was one person at Midwest that you would not let your daughter date, who would it be?
Matt Bell.
Oh my God.
Same.
I was not hoping that was not what I expected.
You set yourself up for that.
I know, I just threw you a softball there. Tara, if you were a wolf, let me hear your best mating call.
A mating call? I feel like that's just a howl, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's good. That was really
Yeah,
good.
your milkshake brings all the boys in the yard. Go ahead.
That was solid. I feel like I'm talking really loud into the mic. Turn this down a little bit. Let's see. Where are we at here? Juan, would you rather burn to death or drown?
Ooh.
What? We just talked about this today. Drown.
Really? That's
Yeah.
weird.
What?
You'd
That's
rather-
weird?
No. I'm saying it's weird that you talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it. How would I want to die? It was fighting a mountain lion and a bear.
Oh my God.
But how don't I want to die? In a fire.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be terrible. That'd be really terrible. Nate, if you had to go to jail for a year right now, today, like right now, and go spend a year in jail, or die 3 months sooner than you normally would, what would you choose?
Wow. Probably die 3 months sooner than I.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? You wouldn't go lay it down? You know what? You say that now, but when it comes to the end,
Like
to
if
have
I
that extra 3 months?
I mean, if it was worded different, maybe like if you knew you had 3 months to live, or go to jail for a year, I'd probably say, okay, go to jail for a year. But like, I don't know when I'm gonna fucking pass away.
whatever, dude. I take all those good things back I said about you.
You do it for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Just you're a shady. Your career's coming to an end. Tara, spray or stick deodorant?
Stick.
Stick.
Men's deodorant.
Oh, you use men's. What
Yeah.
kind?
Dove.
The men's Dove stuff.
Yeah.
Solid. All right, so we're gonna rap. Everybody's gonna rap. Ready? Juan's gonna start us
what?
off. We're gonna rap.
Oh.
We're gonna rap like music to the
Right.
jazz.
To the jazz?
I'm gonna start the song off for you. Okay. Everybody's flowing. Let's get a visual of everybody just rocking
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Rocking with it. What?
Yeah.
Rocking with it. What? Rocking with it.
Oh
What?
man, I gotta use my.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Keep the flow going.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Tick tock on the dock. 45 big Glock.
In my socks. Put it on a rock, baby. Do the dock.
Yep. Nope.
Hey!
Sitting on my socks, I got the box. Put the box in the wax and kick it up. Nate, drop it, kick it.
Where'd you leave off?
From the box
Oh, I got another
in
one.
the
Sam.
socks.
I got another one. We've got to get up. We've used all the ox words. There's no more ox rhymes, dude. We got to get another word. Okay, ready? Nate. Keep the fun. Keep it going. Ready? All right.
Oh man.
Big fun. Pick one. Put it on your mind, son.
Yeah. What he said. Yeah, I can't do this.
Drop it again. Let's run it through.
Juan, you got it? Or
Come on.
you need some
Yeah,
time?
no.
Are you taking it? If he doesn't take it, you take it. Ready?
No, go
Ready?
ahead.
Big fun. Pick one. Put it on your mind, son.
Mine, son, mine done. Get me on the right one. Put it on machine gun. Kelly, Megan Fox, sitting on his belly. Take it. On your belly. It's on your belly. She's on your belly.
Fox is on your belly,
Megan
dude.
Fox is on my
She's
belly.
right there next to the wings.
In the
dog.
telly.
In the telly.
In the telly. She's kind of smelly
Watching belly.
with the yelly mustard.
Custard.
God,
Custard.
do it.
Nate super flustered.
It's so good. All right, Tara, you ready? This is your big
What am I
debut.
doing?
You're gonna rap.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
No, come on.
No.
We'll all pick it up. If Tara doesn't go with it, someone's gonna go with it.
Just one word.
Ready? Keep the flow going. Little guy, turtle pie. See it with your third.
Bars. Bars. Little guy seen it with his third eye? What? Come on, bro.
Turtle pie. Turtle pie.
Little guy, turtle. What? Turtle?
Little guy, turtle pie. See it with your third eye.
That's you.
Go, Tara.
Third eye.
Ooh.
One more. Come on.
Little guy, turtle pie. See it with your third eye.
Brown eye, small guy, sitting on my third eye,
Eating French fries.
eating French fries.
Playing I Spy.
I spy with the goose in my eye.
Oh my god.
Dude, that was fun. Oh my god, that was so fun. That's it. That's it for rapid fire,
Little
guys.
guy, turtle pie. Little guy, turtle pie, see it with my third eye, boy.
Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh, that was really intense. I'm hot.
So hot.
Coming in hot.
Ooh, I
Guys,
want to
that was
rap.
fun.
I just want to rap.
That was really fun, guys. I had a good time with you all. We're done, man. That's it. Is there anything else that you guys want to say before it's over? That was the longest one ever. An hour and 40 minutes. Wow.
It was great.
Holy shit, really?
It's almost midnight, dude. It's 11:30 p.m.
Sheesh.
I was wondering why I was yawning.
Time for the ice
I thought
cream
you guys were
sandwich.
just fucking boring.
Carl.
It's just because it's late.
Carl's
Carl.
not used to working third shift,
No,
man.
dude, this is overtime for me right now.
Yeah. Okay. If you had to say anything to the people watching right now, what would it be before we run?
About what?
Anything.
I don't know, man.
That's a lot
I
of
need
pressure.
like anything like hi. Just kidding.
Hey, guys.
Thank you for listening.
Hold on, I got a good. I learned about this new like anomaly of the body. Mm-hmm. Do you want to try it?
Sure.
Okay, you gotta look into the camera.
Okay.
Are you looking into the camera?
Okay.
Okay. You cannot breathe when you're biting your bottom lip. You gotta bite your bottom lip.
Are you messing with me?
No, like it's a thing I learned today.
I'm breathing right now. What do you mean?
Oh.
Yes.
That's a good one. Oh, I'm gonna do
Thank
that.
you.
I'm gonna get somebody with that. That's good. No, I had fun with you guys, man. This was
It was
good.
a blast.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys. For real, it was a really good time, and I think that we talked about like some real relevant life stuff too. That hopefully anybody that's listening or watching can say that they learned something or had some fun or got inspired by something that they said, and that's what this is all about, man.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about.
I want to do it again sometime.
We should definitely do it again.
Yeah.
You live 4 minutes from me now.
This is next time, let's just not bring Juan.
Dude, just go back to Sandusky, bro.
I'm good with that. God, I am so good with that. All right, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you again. This was our third episode of Full Belly Podcast. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, tuning in. Thank you for Ray's Cafe for sponsoring this, and
Pirate's Booty
Pirate Booty Popcorn for also bringing this to us today.
and Diet Terracola.
Diet Terracola,
Hey.
hit her up. She'll tattoo really good things on you. Stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Give us a like. Follow us on YouTube. Share it. Show us some support. And most of all, if you ever need anything, please give us a call at 419-561
LIFE.
LIFE. See you guys. Have a good night.
Yeah.